So people, I was talking about the $1 a month for the 32 million black folks that we have, which equals 32 million a month, 384 million dollars a year. By us putting $1 a month together, and the way we can do that, I was saying, is that we have one representative for each state, and then each state has their own little committee, okay, to make sure everything works properly in that state, okay. And then what we can do, that's 384 million dollars a year, people. Okay, we can do that for 1 year. We just stack the money up, and then after that, we start buying some land. Okay, all right. In the second year, we'll have enough money to open up our own bank, and start um, giving out some loans. Okay, where people can build their own houses and everything on this land we got. We can parcel this out, and that way people have their own property without a mortgage. Okay, because they didn't put into this fund. And then we can start building like that. We can build cities all over the United States. And everyone that's in their state, that's the representative of their state in our group, can help with that. We can start buying up some of the rural lands and building for our people. Okay? Help our people come up. All right? Because we can't depend on white people. We can't depend on the millionaires and the few billionaires we have in our own race. They scared, and I understand why they're scared. Because anytime you start talking about helping black folks, it's always been something bad happening to them people. Look at all of our leaders. That's why Jesse Jackson and Al Sharpton don't do anything really. I just seen Al Sharpton on TV about the Nolan Wells case. Okay, but let me tell you something. He can only do ambulance chasing. Okay, he can't really talk about no real ways for us to come up, because they'll take him out. Okay, that they ain't gonna take me out, because I ain't got no lot of followers or anything like that. I don't have a lot of people following me or anything like that. But what I'm talking about is not an uprising against anybody. It's doing for ourselves, and we need to do it collectively, people. We can do this. All right. I have some of my own things already, but I'm older. I've worked a lot of years to get what I have, but we got to start thinking more smarter. Work, like they say, work smarter, not harder. We can work smarter and the harder too if we want to build what we need to build. But working smarter is the key. And to work smarter, we need to use our dollars. And like I said, you can only lose $12 if something goes wrong with this. But if you got a representative in your state, you don't have to worry about that. In order to move any of the money around, it's going to take 4 signatures. Okay? And so I'm telling you that we could do this. We can do this. We need to figure out how to communicate, how we can communicate with everybody. All right.